Hello, children. How are you all? I hope you all are doing fine and have started going to school. Isn't it excited to go to school after a long, long time? Friends, here I came up with another story, The Seed of Truth, from Sudha Murthy's book collection. This is one of my daughter's favorite books. She loves it. She loves all the books from Sudha Murthy. I have two of them. She's keeping on insisting me. She kept on insisting me that I should have more and more collection of books. So I hope in while visiting India, I'll get more books for her. So let's start the story today. Long ago, the country of Gandhara was ruled by the just and good king Vidyadhar. His subjects were very happy, but as the king grew older, everyone got more and more worried. The king did not have any children who could take over the reins of the kingdom after him. The king was an avid gardener. He spent a lot of time tending his garden, planting the finest flowers, fruit, trees, and vegetables. One day, after he finished working in the garden, he proclaimed, I will distribute some seeds to all the children in the kingdom. The one who grows the biggest, the healthiest plant within 3 months will become the prince or the princess. The next day, there was a long line of anxious parents and children outside the palace. Everyone was eager to get a seed and grow the plant. Pingala, a poor farmer's son, was among these children. Like the king, he too was fond of gardening and grew beautiful plants in his backyard. He took the seed from the king and planted it in a pot with great care. Some weeks passed and he piled it with water and manure. But the plant did not appear. Pingala tried changing the soil and transferred the seed to another pot. But even by the end of 3 months, nothing appeared. At last, the day came when all the children had to go to the king to show the plant they had grown. They started walking to the palace, dressed in their best, holding beautiful plants in their hands. Only Pingala stood sadly, watching them go by. Pingala's father had watched his son working so hard with the seed and felt sorry for him. Why don't you go to the king with the empty pot? He suggested. At least he will know you tried your best. So Pingala too wore his best dress and joined the others outside the palace, holding his empty pot in his hand and ignoring the laughter around him. Soon the king arrived and began his inspection. The pots held flowers of different shades, beautiful and healthy, but the king did not look happy. At the end of the line stood Pingala, and when the king reached him, he stopped in surprise. Child, why have you come with an empty pot? Could you not grow anything? Pingala looked down and said, Forgive me, Your Highness. I tried my best. I gave it to the best soil and manure I had. I tried, but the plant would not grow. Now, King's face broke into a smile. He enveloped Pingala in his arms and announced, Here is the crown prince. I had given everyone the roasted seeds, which would never grow, just to see which child was the most honest one and would admit he or she had not been able to grow anything. Only this boy told the truth. I am sure he will rule this kingdom one day with truth and honesty. And indeed, that was what happened. When the king grew old and died, Pingala, who had learned everything from him, came to the throne and ruled Gandhara justly for many, many years. So, children, what did you learn from this story? Isn't it beautiful that you should every time tell the truth, no matter what it comes? So that was the Pingala did. He tell the truth. He did not hide anything. He did not make stories. And he got the biggest reward. So hope you like this story and the moral of the story. Do keep sharing it with your friends and family. I hope many of the kids would love listening to the stories. Thank you so much.